Why don't you use it to cure people, to not really to cure, but to provoke them, no? Something to, a medium by which they can be stimulated and convinced that they can heal themselves. So, that's what I do. Now, it involves the principles, scientific principles of sound resonance. If you have a tuning fork, for example, the key of C,
yes,
and I hit the tuning fork, and I get another tuning fork, and I put it near this other one, will start sounding by itself. There is sympathetic action between the two. The same thing also if I hit the tuning fork in the key of C and go near a piano and go near the strand,
yes,
that is equivalent to the key of C, the strand will start vibrating by itself. So when I tune, all you have to do is just listen. You don't have to believe. You don't have to believe in anything except yourself. Just give yourself the opportunity to hear toning.
So,
and
yeah, what do the vibrations do?
well, the vibrations are in harmony with the whole universal mind, okay?
Yes.
Now, when you listen, then mahahawa ka, no? You will start vibrating
To that tune.
to that tune. And,
And
if
you are sending
sick,
out positive vibrations
correct,
then.
see?
So that means we
Healing.
are vibrating positively with you.
correct. So if you hear, you start resonating
Yes.
to the toning, and you get tuned up. You get tuned up, you're now in neutral, and your body now takes over and does the healing.
I see. So, but then a lot of people maintain that it's because you are doing it that they are being healed.
Well, that is a subjective interpretation of each and every listener of the program. I still maintain that I am not a healer.
Yes.
I am just a provocateur.
Yes.
I provoke people to heal themselves. I'm just giving them back the awareness. It's very important for them to be aware that they have inherent powers. They are the temples of the living God, and being one with God, they can do anything.
Now, tell me, your toning never takes place at the same time.
Yes.
Now, you, sometimes the night I was listening, it was at 1. From what I heard last night, it was at 3 o'clock. Sometime almost 3 o'clock in the evening. Why is this so? And I understand, too, that you sometimes have 21 people. All right, all 21 of us are ready. Now, what is
Even
this?
as much as 1,000.
Yes.
And now, every night, I mean, every morning, it gets more and more and more.
Why is it you don't have it at the same time?
It depends on the participants. We have the participants. We don't have members in the Temple of Man. We have participants, all on spontaneous participation.
Yes.
Now, most of them are of the high-level bracket, and not everybody can be told, we're going to tone at 1 o'clock and you be there.
Yes.
You can't tell that to an executive. So we have to wait until everybody gets in position.
Yes.
And then we have devised a way of communicating with each other. And when the signal is given...
When you talk about devising a way of communicating each other, I presume you say you're not using here the telephone then?
No. Sometimes we use the telephone, sometimes a courier, sometimes...
Do you mean to say your mind tells you that you're all ready?
Yes.
I could think that this is possible.
Yes.
And then you all get together and you're saying that all of you are sending out these affirmations or all at the same time.
Yes. They support me with all the good intentions while I'm toning, so that for every vocal, for every sound that I make,
yes,
is accompanied with a lot of energy.
Yes.
And they use their own pyramids as concentration points.
Tell me, it sounds like the toning is done on tape, but you told me earlier that everything is done live every night?
All tonings are done
live.
Live, except for the people that tape it and send it to the States and send it to
that's
Saudi.
what I wanted to ask you. If we tape your toning at night, can we play it back at any time during the day and make use of it to, let's say, if we suddenly feel the fluids coming on or something like that, that can be done.
Yes.
Or to uplift depressions and so on like this.
Yes.
I see. You go from your toning, you do your toning in Tagalog, and then, excuse me, but I can't hear anything here. But you're doing your toning in Tagalog, then you're doing it in English, and then you go on into what you term yourself glossolalia, or what you've been reading in the books is glossolalia.
Glossolalia is one version
I thought it was part Arabic or Syrian.
No, in the Temple of Man, with our constituents, we've come up with a rationale that this is part of genetic recall. I have the DNA in me, which goes back to the days of my great-great-grandfathers, that have to do with Syria and Iraq and all of that. Perhaps, I'm not saying it's sure, but perhaps because of this ancestry, I am able to recall some kind of a language, and I'm using it to help people.
All right. Now, I notice you sing, too.
Yes.
Are you singing live all the time?
All live.
And do you know what it is you're saying, or
No.
when you are... but I always thought that when one spoke in these tongues that one did not understand, that one had to be in a trance.
No, I'm not in any trance.
How do you account for the fact that you go straight from Tagalog to English to this...
The Tagalog is an affirmation.
Yes.
The English is an affirmation. Very soon I'm coming up with Chinese for the Chinese community.
Yes.
And very soon I'll have it in Ilonggo, in Kapampangan, in Ilocano.
Well, how do you go Yes, and then how do you go into this thing?
Simple. Dila tradisyonit na bahatrobis. Nep iws tramis.
Well, all right. Whatever that was, I hope it was positive.
But I tried to copy myself.
Yes.
And I go into pieces.
Really?
But it is spontaneous.
It's spontaneous then, How do you know
And it's like
when
I'm
to
explaining
stop?
something. And I don't know what I'm explaining. So what I do, I listen.
Yes.
And while I'm talking, I imagine that a lot of people are getting healed. A lot of people are getting happy. Their problems are being solved. They like